Hey everyone, it's Tom Kredza with another Rockstar Minute. And listen, over the last few weeks, we've got this question so many times. If you have the ability to refinance a property, do you take the money out of that property and pay down debt, or do you buy new assets or more assets? Here's our answer to that question. When you're younger, if you're in wealth building mode, you never pay down debt. You always take the money out of some properties and buy more assets. Now that's a general answer. I know some people are gonna rake me over the coals for that answer, but I don't care. That's what I would have told myself in my 20s and my early 30s. You refinance properties and you buy more assets. You do not pay off the debt. The only reason that you would pay off your debt is that if you are so concerned that buying another asset would strap you and make you really tight financially, then do not do it. Then maybe you would take some of the money and pay off some debts. So if buying that other property was going to make you so tight financially that you had no access to credit lines or no access to some free cash, then yeah, don't put yourself in a position where you're so tight. And the reason for that is, if there's a real estate correction of any sort, and let's say you now have two properties, you refinanced a property, you bought more assets, and both of your properties, you haven't really managed them too well, and they're both like slightly negative cash flow. Then if there's a huge recession, and maybe you lose your job, now you have no job, your properties are negative cash flow, you have to feed the properties, and if you have to buy a new car or something to get another job, you now have to maybe sell one of your properties, and your properties are down in value. Maybe they're down 10, 15, 20, 25%, and maybe that real estate correction lasts for 3 or 4 years. Now what are you gonna do? You've totally screwed yourself. Now on the other hand, if you buy assets that are positive cash flow, then those are really easy to keep. And if you buy good starter home type assets like condos or starter homes, those rents typically stay stable or even get stronger during a real estate correction because there's no access to credit. People still need a place to live, so you're really not going to lose those properties. So I'm covering a lot of information here in a short time. I hope some of this is making sense. If you have any questions, comment below, email us, let us know what you think about this. Hopefully it gives you something to think about. Until next time, your life, your terms.